You are looking at an A4 steam locomotive built for the London and Northeastern Railway in 1937 to haul high-speed passenger trains. Its streamlined design, large driving wheels, and 3 cylinders combined to make it one of the fastest steam locomotives ever built. While 90 miles an hour was pretty common for regular service, it could travel up to 126 miles per hour. Originally named Sparrowhawk, it was soon renumbered 4496 and renamed Golden Shuttle because it traveled from London to Leeds, England's textile centre. A shuttle is part of a textile loom. At this time, the locomotive was painted a bright garter blue and had red wheels. When you visit the cab, notice that the engineer worked on the left side and the fireman on the right. This is standard in Europe. Locomotives in the United States have the opposite placement, with the engineer on the right. When Britain entered World War II, high-speed passenger and sleeping car services were discontinued. The locomotive was painted a brownish black to be less visible from the air when hauling freight and providing passenger services. After World War II, it returned to high-speed passenger service and was again painted bright blue. In 1946, the locomotive received its new name, Dwight D. Eisenhower, in honor of General Eisenhower's service during World War II. When the British Railways Board took over English rail operations in 1948, the locomotive was renumbered 6008 and painted in the green color you see today. The coaches behind number 6008 were built by the London and Northeastern Railway in 1936. They ran as first-class sleeping cars in the hotel train Northern Belle. During World War II, they were converted for use by General Eisenhower. Initially, he used them to tour military bases around England in preparation for the D-Day invasion at Normandy. 4 sleeping compartments were removed from each coach to make a lounge for General Eisenhower to hold meetings and greet guests. Coach 1592, codenamed Bayonet, was assigned to Eisenhower in 1942. The second coach, 1591, bore the codename Bayonet 2. In 1944, they became part of Eisenhower's command train. The command train followed Allied forces as they advanced through France, Belgium, and Germany. When Eisenhower was aboard, the train was codenamed Alive. Coach 1592 is displayed as it would have looked during the war, with armor plating and shuttered windows. Coach 1591 wears the color scheme it was painted in after the war when it was returned to passenger service. Take some time to tour the coaches. Imagine what it would have been like for Allied generals like Patton and Bradley, or members of British Parliament, to meet with Eisenhower aboard Alive. The coaches echo with the important discussions they protected and the decisions that affected the whole world as the end of World War II was being planned. Walk around the train to learn more about General Eisenhower, both the commander and the train, and the role they played in World War II.